Motoring's in. Colts here. Hurry now, good and you. Oh, she's fucking mint. Right. Lee Harris is in. Got a notification for fuck's sake. Sniper Bunny's here. Well, that's real good. Probably because, I think it had a lot to do with the fucking ad campaign that YouTube was trying to get me to buy into their advertising schemes and bullshit. Yo, what's goody? Two shoes. Never mind. What? Trash can's full, I can tell. Good job, jackass. Fucking... You'd be a private investigator someday. Probably a pedophile, right? Anyway, well. What? Edward's here. We're having a snowstorm in Minnesota. Where I am. Have a blizzard snowstorm. Fucking where? Tonight's onion ring, straight garage, eh? Garbage. The quality, yeah, they aren't worth $1 a piece. Fuck that. Huh. If there was like fucking 24 of them, I'll give you that. Holy shit, Sarah's here. I'm trying to finish unfucker my tire machine. Paul's in. Yeah. PGE 1929. Rick BORK. That would be my fucking name. Not snowing anywhere in Minnesota. I call bullshit. I didn't look at the radar, but I was pretty fucking certain. Boiler's about 173 Fahrenheit, just in case you're wondering. The hell it is. I was just out there. It's like 156. And no, I didn't make you a video because we just got back from supper and I got to work on my fucking tire machine. So I figured I'd do this. There's some flakes walking around the streets downtown, Lee. Yeah, somebody might have broke open a bag of cocaine. You don't know. Probably where that motherfucker is. What'd you eat for dinner? Bacon, cheeseburger, and onion rings. For entirely too much fucking money for entirely too low quality food, but at least in my opinion. Been working on that for 2 days. Fuck you, I've been piecing and parting that bitch together for over a week. Talk about undersell. I'm looking at the weather radar right now. No snow anywhere in Minnesota, Edward. Explain yourself, Edward. Or you're going to get fucked and stay fucked. Forever. My wife beats me. Only a little bit. God damn it. Of course he's always in another state. He might be present. He's been right in front of me and been in a completely different state of mind. For sure. Michael Brash is in. We have 7 inches of snow on the ground as of now. Perfect. You can have it. Matter of fact, as a show of unity, because that's what we do now for no fucking reason, you can have the next snowstorm too. Anyway, what the fuck is going on in your state? The lid got blown off the organized crime ring. Now, if only they had the balls to shut it down. But they don't. Also, we don't talk politics on here, Kyle. On the other hand, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. No, I'm not. Too much other shit to do. Crimes are not political, Rick. Well, they absolutely are political in this instance, or at least tied directly to. Tom Anderson's in. You got to pull on the brass until it's a little bit oval. That way the next one is guaranteed to be tight. They may follow one political party to a fucking T, though. Nope. Not even to a T. They'll follow that motherfucker in any fucked up direction they have to achieve their agenda. I'm just saying, the hypocrisy is fucking astounding. But on the plus side, guns are good now. I mean, for nurses at minimum. The guy in the office even got a few felonies. Convictions? No. Charges? Tried. How many shot toys you got? Not that many. We're running low though, so. Fuck yeah, that worked out. Mate! Ah! The belches are violent tonight. They're like violent in me. Like there's a fucking resonance. Never enough shot tells. If you're gonna make a mess. Anyway. Bryce is in. Yeah. We're committed now. That motherfucker's gonna have to go twist off. Turns out I probably should have put those the other. Anyway, it's too late now. We're upside down and backwards. What are you working on? Tire machine? Did you get different front tires on the tractor yet or no? I put a old one on it, good enough for now, kind of thing. Because I'm waiting on deliveries. And temperature and time to put 4 new ones on the motherfucker, so. Has anyone had good luck with Injex or AMSOIL in their sleds? Thinking about going to AMSOIL for my ZRs. They love to eat pistons. I do like most of the AMSOIL shit that I don't fucking care for at all. The AMSOIL 2-stroke oil I like. But I have less faith in the injection pump than the fucking oil itself. I'll tell you that. Get rid of the injection pump and just mix the shit straight. Upside down and backwards is how I cut crown molding. Makes sense. Bryce says, thank you for the care package. My brother and I are having Lutefisk Saturday. My Frau? What is the measurement from your garage door to the hoist itself? Not the ramp. Looks like a long box, fits nicely. I don't know. I just kind of eyeballed it, to be honest with you. I never, I pulled my truck in here and fucking popped a couple marks on the floor with a generosity for a long box. What the hell is my big tape measure? Oh, yeah. Figured there's one in there. That long box, you'd have just enough room to walk behind it. Not much. $143, so call it 12 foot, right on the nuts. Do I need to send some more tape measures? No, but I gotta text you and ask you about some honey. Because my wife is cracked into my stash and she likes that shit. Yeah, I know. I actually figured I'd get much more pushback on it by now, but I thought for sure I'd have the fucking turd in there telling me how that thing was going to fall on me and kill me. Storms and a few tornadoes down here, Tom. No snow for me this time around. You just did. I'll send you some. I'll send some your way. Appreciate you. What? You're not dead? This isn't an out-of-body experience? I'm familiar with that. Nope. If I keep drinking bourbon, I might be. I have not body experience, aka time travel. I got a little bit of a sore throat, so it's working. Nothing I can't drink off. We're on. We're in. Ah. Oh, God. "20 inches of snow just south of Erie, PA. Nothing out of the norm. Let her buck. The only people that are making a big deal out of it is idiots that are out there buying all the perishable food items. Who the fuck goes to the store? Some motherfucker out there bought fucking 40 gallons of milk and 60 loaves of bread. I guarantee it. We got no snow. And it would probably kick the whole goddamn thing up is someone in Oklahoma, some, fucking Mormons or Amish or, good old Christian folk. They got 13 fucking kids that are in there buying fucking milk for all them. Well, they're family, so they gotta get 6 fucking gallons. And they're pushing the cart through the grocery store. Sets off a whole fucking chain reaction through the entire Southeast. Those motherfuckers would have won the war if it wasn't for winter. Well, if they could have done it in less than 3 months, they'd have been fine. The sheer panic down here is amusing. I can't imagine. Just the few clips I've seen. I did take drastic steps for my ride to the grocery store today and used my locker. FYI, your locker only works till 25 miles an hour. Just letting you know. The 20-mile-per-hour speed limiter is bullshit. Well, you can, I don't know if it'll work on the rear diff. But the next time you're driving up, you need to swing over this way with that truck. We'll put that bitch in police mode. I always knew it was a thing, but when I worked at the Ford garage, to put a vehicle in police mode, you had to log in. Because fucking Top Down doesn't give a fuck. They just put the bitch in police mode. I was pulling the airbag code on my truck that's been on for a fucking year the other day. What the fuck? Oh, no wonder that fitting looks the wrong way. Because it is the wrong way. That one's for a compression fitting, Rick. So is that one. That one is not. Snowing out lava, for fuck's sake. It may as well be to those people. Also, did you know that fucking pipe dope is basically like fucking anti-seize? Son of a bitch. Keep your freezer full in the shelves. You never know what the next issue is going to be with this world. I ain't worried. I got fucking 4-legged protein running around all over the place. I will survive. Yeah. Had 3 phone calls since this live started. I wonder why everybody is calling me tonight. I usually never talk to anyone. Tell them to get fucked, stay fucked. Plenty of firewood and gas for the generator. I do gotta get the big gen set up. I got gas for the little generator, but it's a pain in the ass to run extension cords and all those things. That is on the top of the priority list this year is get that fucking generator set up. Big ass fucking fuel tank. That way, whenever the power goes out, I can just go out there and start that bitch until I know the power is going to stay back on. Get it go. Need more beer. I did a minus 14 cold start on my generator yesterday just to see if it would work. Didn't heat it up at all. I was a little grumpy, but started. So when I do mine, in the corner of the pole barn, because there's already wood boiler supply there, that thing is going to get fucking a heat exchanger put on it, so that engine's fucking 150, 160 fucking degrees. Coolant temp, ready to rip, right out of the fucking gate. The boiler's running, that bitch is going to be warm and ready to go, so it'll be real good. Can I have a roll of paper towels? This isn't UNICEF. Do it yourself. It's a good plan, Rick. If you have hot water heater, the generator cooling is built into the system. Generator can heat water or can be heated by water. Yep. Tie that whole fucking thing together and might have a line on a how you do that without a pump on the engine side as well? Do you mount the exchanger down low and let it thermosiphon? Yes. That would be my plan. I mean, hell, on the return side, my plan is the return side. So you're probably, realistically, it's probably running 140-ish going back. That's about what I run. Comes out of the stove about 165. Average goes back about 140. After it's gone through to the pole barn, to here, through the floor, and goes back. It's about a 15-degree differential. So I'd run it on the return side, so that whatever it's returning back, I can just tie it in the loop. It's like you would a fucking thermostat or a heater core, but in reverse. So you'd have a low point port, no high point. Just pump the shit through the engine in a loop. Back out, and away you go. To make it so if it ever fucking broke down, you could fucking backfeed the system. If the boiler shits the bed, you can backfeed the system running off the generator. You're not going to run as much heat by any stretch, but you'd still keep it circulating. Fucking knee is just popping and banging today. I think that would be the most efficient way. It doesn't have coolant in it now. Right? So, I mean, there is a world where maybe you want to. I would just set it up so it's got bypasses like this does. So, fucking rad pops a leak or something, you can just go in and bypass the system and fill the bastard back up. But I'm not a huge fucking, and I know you're not either, not a huge fan of brazed plate heat exchangers. They're just wildly fucking inefficient for that kind of shit. It'd probably work and get that engine to 100-ish degrees, but I'd rather be closer. The closer you are to running temp, the better. Especially if you want that bitch to fire up and fucking let her eat. Power goes. I'm not looking for on-demand automatic start. If the power goes out, I can be like, oh fuck, grab a flashlight, walk out there, hit the key, and fucking get biscuits. Fucking couple of minutes and let her eat. All I know is I love hams. Negative, they are okay for heating domestic water. Okay-ish for heating domestic water, that's it. They certainly are not for heating an entire building. Yeah. A fucking man. Pete from Australia again. How's Pete? Did you install a transfer switch too? I will be, yes. I have one. It's not all hooked up and shit, but I know electricians for that.
Yeah.
It's technically a little bit more complicated than that. Manual switch. It's a little bit more complicated than that because I'll have to walk over to the meter and shut the meter off, then go start the generator. Because the generator's on. You can plan my next visit to help hook up generator. Well, depending on how often shit breaks down, maybe. But springish would be awesome. And then have Cody bring the fucking load bank and load bank that bitch. Just to make sure. It'd be awesome. Because I'm not tying directly, the pole barn has 200 amp service on it. So I can tie right into the fucking pole barn and backfeed the entire farm without any problem. But I'll have to go to the meter and kill the main. Again, I don't care. In the wintertime, I'd fucking clear out a little bit more of a path to the meter. Otherwise, wouldn't change anything for me. As I once have issues, a friend of mine installs those Generac auto generators and they say they are shit. I'm a manual guy. That's why I don't want the on-demand start when the fucking power goes out. I want to go out there and check things. You know, if nothing else, if it takes me 5 fucking minutes, it's not going to be the end of the world. To 10 minutes, 15 minutes, big fucking deal. Power goes out, I walk over to the pole barn. Hey, should probably pull the dipstick, check the oil, feel it around, heater hoses are good, engine's warm. Start the bitch up, let her eat. Before I flip that transfer switch, I go over to the fucking pole and kill that one, walk back, and lights are on, bitches. Seems like a pretty fucking convenient system for me. Versus getting the fucking generator out now, running one to the fucking boiler, one to the fucking house, and that's just to run the basics. So I'll go with this. I realize where I fucked up now. I can't seem to put the line in the bastard, but I have a manual URD switch here. Top is incoming service. Bottom is generator. No different than how you have your wood boiler, fan, and light wired. Yep. Almost every generator he repairs on is a Generac brand, whether it's a portable one or a stationary one. Not heard good things, I can tell you that. Ooh, that fucking stool sort of short. Fuck! Most generators they're pushing on homeowners have aluminum windings instead of copper. It makes a huge difference in the life of the machine. Oh, aluminum versus copper just in scrap value. The shit. Slick road in northern Illinois. I watched someone learn why you shouldn't use cruise control on ice. Nice. Ditches and bitches. Need a bigger generator. I'd like something 12 kW and a 15 kW. I currently have a 6 kW. Ah, come on, go big or stay home. It seems like the ones in that fucking genre are more desirable than the fucking bigger ones. Granted, I don't have the one I need, but the price was right, so. Got phlegmy throat. I'm going to drink it off. Or at least attempt to. What fucking size is that? Those are 10 mil? No. On 8-inch fucking line fittings? No fucking way. No shit. When the hell did that happen? 3/8 was too small. 11/16 was too big. 10 millimeter. Fucking mint. Oh yeah. Might have forgot to tighten up that setting. Building a 42 megawatt generator here. Fuck's sake. Power in half the state. Did you say you got the tire machine from overseas? They pretty much come from overseas. I got it from Napa. Where they got it, it's not my fucking problem. I'd actually be shocked if there was actually a genuine tire machine completely made in the United States. Assembled in the US with globally sourced parts. So I put the stickers on the bitch when it gets here. Did Emily fare okay in the ice down there? There's a 125 kW cat powered down the road, but damn. I mean, if the price is right, the bitch will never come off idle for what you need, but can let her eat. You are going to need to annually load bank that bitch so you know it works, though.
Ah.
Speaking of load bank, where the hell is Cody? Making another one. Anyway. We're running through the beers tonight. Probably because we're not getting anything done on the tire machine. There's like fucking 2 million people without power or some shit. I don't know. It's a bunch. down there. So, without power, you don't have much for internet. Suck it up and survive. You'll be fine. Memphis got a few inches. I haven't heard of any serious issues up there yet. Well, I'm going to deduce it down to Emily's working. $125 could power 5 200 amp panels pulling full load. And no one pulls 200 amps from a 200 amp panel. Have you not seen 200 amp panels that are melted? Where is Chad? God damn it. I think that's standard operating procedure down there. 42 megawatt generator, 250 amp panel. Shut up, that shit's funny. All the magic folks, that's right. I can't talk too much shit. He did buy us dinner the other night, so. No, you know what? Fuck it, I can. Equal opportunity. $125%, it's standard calculation, so 200 amp plus 225 is 240 volts is 600 watts, so technically only 125 kW generator is good for only two 200 amp service panels. Services. Jesus. I didn't do enough math there. Or did too much math there. Also, what?
Ah.
What is a good alcohol to gargle with when you have a sore throat? Why are you gargling with fucking alcohol? Salt water if you got a fucking sore throat. Jesus, taking it to the extreme. I have a little bit of a sore throat, but I'm going to try to burn the shit off. You don't gargle with it, you just hold it there. Choke on it a little bit like you made her do. Never mind. Shut up, you've never done that. Couldn't if you wanted to. Anywho. Jesus Christ. No, I cannot. Dissolve as much salt as you can, Tim. Not just you need to make that shit like fucking cloudy and saturate the shit out of it. Gargling with alcohol. I mean, tell me you're an alcoholic without telling me you're an alcoholic. Fuck. Also, if you're not an alcoholic, you start gargling with it, you will be. Not even my choice. I thought I was fucked up. Tim, how old are you? Do not want to get tonsillitis. Well, sometimes it's meant to be. I should have put the fitting in there before I put it on the line, eh? Guess that ship is sailed. There's the easy way, the hard way, and 73 years old, and you have not fucking lived long enough to know how to avoid tonsillitis. Start by keeping the dicks out of your mouth. Wow. That was uncalled for, but it was still funny. I don't give a damn. Do y'all wish that you could take a break from resting? What? Hydrogen peroxide. That I was gonna say that's a dangerous fucking combination. Shit. Thank you, Dr. Rick. I'm not a doctor. I'm not any of those things. Also, the fact that the older generation, can I call it the older generation? You're not quite old enough to be my grandparents, but you're old enough that. Why? Between Tim and Michael Brash, and I don't get it. In fact, Michael's kids are my age, so I don't understand. My dad used to remove our teeth with a piece of string tied to a doorknob when we lived in the hills of Missouri. I used to just do stupid shit until my teeth got knocked out. That's why I have 9 real ones. Them ones. The rest of them, nope. Pair of pliers or vice grips. See? This is how I know you ain't been doing this shit. Ball peen hammer. For the molars. If it's a front one, you want to use a slag hammer. The split lip in the cleft palate, that's bullshit. Somebody fucked up his day with a slag hammer right out of the gate. Anyway, I'm gonna fucking get demonetized again. Okay. I'm not saying that motherfucker's brittle, but you can hear the pieces fly. I knew I didn't pull on the motherfucker that hard. I did not get them from fucking Harbor Freight. I have no idea where they came from. They don't even have a package. They probably came from an auction buy somewhere. Nobody cares about the Seahawks here. Wow. That's impressive. Those are the tie strips that Rick found inside of a vehicle he was getting rid of. You're absolutely correct. Now I know where they came from. They came out of one of those fucking HVAC vans. You're absolutely right. Jesus! I just squeezed the son of a bitch in my hand. Wow, that's what she said. Never mind. I think at this point, those can get fucked. Those are probably only 10 plus years old. Yep. It shows. I've never seen exploding cable ties until now. So let me throw this one out there. Anybody got a good source for like a selection, like an assortment of zip ties? And I'm not talking about the fucking tube with the cap on it. Like a legitimate assortment from, I don't know, 4-inch to 40-inch, let's say. Big bastards. Like they would come in a fucking range of sizes, packaged all the fucking Napa. No, they don't have a great fucking assortment. At least not that I've found a part number for, because trust me, I buy a lot of shit from Napa. And I don't know what I'm going to buy this month, but most modern ones are shit. I was kind of actually directing that question towards you and Chad, but my Parts Connex has a great selection of tire wraps. Yeah, but I want to know what I need a business opportunity or source for the bastards, not fucking pillaging them from the Connex trailer on your job site in Texas. Ours come from Fastenal. It's hit and miss. I had some from a while ago. Where the hell were they from? I don't know. Motor, I appreciate you. You want metal tooth or plastic tooth? You want stainless steel or black plastic or white plastic? I don't give a shit. I ain't that picky. I said a selection. Wow. Sniper Bunny, did I miss you earlier? You ever run out of beer? It's happened. I try not to, but it's not my sinuses, it's my throat. That's what she said. Wow. pinch point fucking central back here. That one's gonna have to go down there. This motherfucker. This tire machine starts to remind me of fucking packages that Chad Beauchamp mails to people. I think that's supposed to go through there. How the fuck is that gonna go through there? Ah!
Ah.
You better cut it off. You gotta work tomorrow. Who are you talking to? Me? Chad? And the hell you're talking to? Cut it off. You'll work tomorrow. Patrick, are you just getting here? It is fucking 9:30. Hell, at this point, I'm usually just getting started. Oh, I know what you were. What do I mean by that reference? I mean all the fucking wire that was wrapped around the goddamn box that you sent. Now I got it. Not to mention the fucking copper colored, fucking silver colored fucking. Anti-seize. Son bitch. Is your new tire machine at the point where you can throw a tire on it and test it out with all of us watching? Do you see all the shit hanging off there? No. But I got some 22-inch Pirellis to put on tomorrow, so better figure it the fuck out. Yep, that's not going to go through there. This shit's going back down here too. I'm sure when I get some good zip ties, we'll make it all fucking work and be fancy and shit. But until then, get fucked, stay fucked. Three 16ths, quarter. Why do we gotta have two separate fucking line sizes for the fucking things? I'm gonna have to build a manifold. 22 is fucking gross. I agree. Patrick, go back 3 years and see how much Rick can drink in a night. Those are 16-ounce cans, too. Yeah, I've tapered considerably. Also, Tim, I don't even have a fucking tire to throw on the motherfucker. Anything that's outside right now would be fucking 10 below zero, and I'm not working on that shit. Officially limited events? Wow. Just dump glitter down the defroster. And the only reason that didn't happen to Chad Beauchamp is because I'm a nicer person than that. Because I had the glitter. And the last person I did that, it was 2 fucking years before they finally quit getting shit out of the vents every time they hit a bump on the road. And it was, but to be fair, it was about 2 quarts by volume worth of glitter. So it's probably a little bit extreme. It was a fucking lot. I don't think I have any fucking T-fittings. Shit! We're gonna go looking. I think I have more brass hardware down in the fucking pole barn, but not entirely sure. I don't think it's gonna be that much different than what I have now.
Ah.
Manufacturers are consistently looking to improve ride quality. Why did they shoot themselves in the foot by putting rubber band tires on that can't absorb impact? Customer driven demand, dude. I did not bid on anything at Graves tonight. Did you? There wasn't anything down there that like really fucking tickled my fancy. I forgot to get back on you. On that, there just wasn't. Fucking have any there. Well, fuck. So what I would like to do, I'll probably just go to the hardware store tomorrow, and ASCO wasn't open today, and I know they got this shit, so that brass fitting right fucking there, I want to tee that off and make a manifold for 1/4-inch line and 3/16 line, because they gave me a bunch of these bullshit fucking things that just start fucking teeing things in, and I don't want to do that, so then we're gonna have to get some zip ties and so we'll go to the hardware store. And these motherfuckers are prone to leaking, in my opinion, so because they want you to cut that hose when everything's moving anyway. If I make a manifold off of that, come up over, bring the lines down, the fucking zip tied down nicely, and bink, bink, plug them in. Away you go. So then we can get, that fucking brass fittings. Holy shit. So the night that you do the tire, you won't be on the air, correct? Probably not. If I'm doing those bastards tomorrow on the 22s, no. I will, at some point on a live stream, Tim, I'll try to fucking make a point to put a tire on for you. Or some shit. I need to put a bunch of trailer tires on. I was going to bid on trailer tires, but I didn't know how good a condition they were in because there was a whole bunch of those bastards on there. See, I'd rather have all that on a manifold than those stupid plastic fucking T-fittings. Can't put that on. Where the fuck did you go?
Ah.
Could have been dry rotted. Yep. And I didn't. It's too damn far away for me to go look at the bastards, and I wasn't going to ask Tom to do it because they're not that damn much money. Plus, I might have another trailer coming, so we'll have our 12,000 pound tandem, then a 14,000 pound tandem, the rollback, semi. We'll be all right. Could have went and looked at them for you. They were on wheels. I would have had to dismount, mount, fucking. I'm not that big of a fan of the tire machine yet. Hell, I still don't know how that half this shit works. To be honest with you. We got fucking push-pull fucking. There is more shit going on here to put fucking tires on than. When I started doing tires, it was on a fucking Coates 1010. Is it a 1010? 1040. Center post. If you guys are not familiar with center post, and they took the regulator out of that bitch, so if you stayed on the pedal, shit was going to come apart for sure. Yeah, I'm just going to go buy the fittings. Or I'll dig around the pole barn for a minute before they open tomorrow and build a manifold for that. But I think I have a bucket full of brass fittings. I think so. Sometimes I forget, and I got to go shopping in the pole barn. I take it you have a pretty good sized air compressor to operate all that. Well, it doesn't really take that much. It's 1/8-inch airline, so 5 horse, 60 gallons, not that big of a deal. Well, you don't know, Rick. I'm sure there's video on YouTube how to run the particular model of the tire machine. I watched some videos on it, right? The guy running the phone, it's really fucking hard to get a good perspective on advantages and disadvantages, right? But It is what it is. I'll figure it the fuck out. Until I put a tire on it, especially a low profile tire, like a 2240, whatever the fuck it is. I mean, if you're gonna go big or stay home, I mean, you may as well run the 22s is as big as that tire machine will do. It won't do 24s without extensions on it, and frankly, I don't want to even do 22s, but it will, so I figured, fuck it. If we're going to try it out for the first time, we may as well try it out for the last time if we're going to wreck some shit. Wonder if Scotty Kilmer has a video on a tire machine. That would be funny as hell to watch. I mean, Scotty Kilmer is an expert on all the things. Everything. Every goddamn thing. Never seen a video I could argue with. Notice I did finally, from the other night when those things were, it was inverse, and I did figure out the correct direction for all of that shit. It's just really fucking, it just seems like there's too much going on there, but apparently there's not. They can run into each other, but apparently they work in synchronization. Also, if anybody's wondering, it's a Ranger tire machine with a Coates fucking arm on it, and well, that's a it's Benpack. That one, because that arm is $2,600.
Ah.
Might get a small penis cut in the beat of the tire. That would be hilarious to watch. Hey, I don't know what you're into watching. But I wouldn't want to watch it. Well, it tries to sound like uses it. Yeah, with his beady fucking glasses, talking with his hands, and never done anything. Trust me, I've thought about going back to making fucking roast videos, but just like the dickhead that so many of these guys prop up their income on social media. They have no fucking, the only reason they're tied to their business is because it's their content. And then they start doing shit for free. So all of a sudden you're a fucking charity. And you got all these sponsors, and you got all this fucking right up until you don't. Get fucked, stay fucked. I'm just doing this out of the kindness of my heart. Yep, I bet you are. Law of Averages says that shit's going to come to fruition in a fucking hurry. There's some Indian guy that's an expert on electrical. He always manages to get himself shocked in the stupidest ways. Hilarious to watch. Is that Chad's coworker? Anyway. Wow. Once you proclaim yourself as XYZ, especially in these specialty things, and get fucked. It is not going to be long before you cut your own fucking head off. You know? Or you over dramatize fucking everything for clickbait. Get fucked, stay fucked. I don't care. Like, so you aren't going to see much of my fucking business here. Because it's my business. It's not yours. And I'm not pandering to anybody. Electro Boom is that guy? Well, that makes sense. The shoe fits. Kick yourself in the dick with it. There are two things I am pretty decent at. Drinking beer and hitting shit with a hammer. Results may vary drastically. But I am actually more accurate with hitting shit with a hammer when I'm drinking than when I'm sober. So, Chad knows. Sitting on a wood beam while he sells it in half, Tom. I mean, cantilever. If you got a little cantilever going on, he'll be fine. Proton induction channel if you're in your spare time. Proton induction channel. Jesus, we're getting... Y'all are fancy. I just work. Rock fans in. How's the boiler holding up? I still got heat, so there is that. Ha! The mag rail caught it. I guess that Aaron's putting it back in its where it goes. Where the fuck were you? 11, 13. It's probably where there's too much shit piled on the bench because I never put it away. Also, inventory. God damn it. I said I was gonna do that when we got home. You want to do inventory? Speaking of me and hitting shit with a hammer, I'll give you a holler tomorrow after I get a chance to look at the forecast and flights. Holla at you, boy. We'll make it work. In, out, and gone. I would like to say tomorrow was my target for that, but not the way this weekend went. And so sometime this week, good, bad, or otherwise, I'll make her fucking happen. Speaking of, Chad, you want to see a filter from Friday? And it's fucking Sunday evening. Remember when I was on the road? And I don't get it. So, are we still in fucking... Now, I don't know how long this motherfucker's been in there. I think it's a combination of algae and gelling. Because that motherfucker has been there for... And there's like fucking mold and shit growing on it. Like, see? It needs a culture. I'll send you pictures of that, Chad, so you can have those for the next time everybody asks why you don't have a diesel. But it's been over there for 2 days. I figured the gelling would have thawed and we would have just had algae, but I have no idea. Suspicious fucking Ron Jeremy stuff. It is that is fucking terrible, but yes. What is your exterior temperature gauge currently reading? That's funny. I don't know what we're at right now. We are minus 11. Basically fucking balmy. That's cold? Nah. Bruh, I was out fucking loading the wood boiler in a sweatshirt today. We good. You do a couple of days of 30s below at night, and this kind of temperature during the day for highs, you adapt or you don't. Settle into that for a couple of days, and then 0 today felt like a pretty good fucking day. Shit, I'm ready to roll. I've got almost 100 in this building. Jesus. Got that caterpillar hat dirty in a hurry? It is, that's not even sweat stains either. It's fucking salt. Not from sweat. It's just fucking salt. But the more and more I wear this fucking hat, I used to like the Richardsons for the mesh back. But I'm really liking these for working on vehicles because I don't get all the fucking fines that filter through the fucking back of the hat. So I think I'm gonna have some of these fucking things made for some Rick BORK hats. You're immune to cold weather. Do you prefer cold or July weather? Hot weather can get fucked and stay fucked. I'm a fat kid. I can always get warm. I cannot do fucking cold. I've had Sarah making flex fit hats for me, looking at buying her an embroidery machine. Well, I forgot about that. Well, I obviously I didn't know about that, but we'll talk while you're here. I may be an investor. Embroidery would be good. Plus, I'd like to do jackets. Screen printing on jackets isn't worth a fuck. Didn't see the bottle you're tasting. What is it? Woodford. Pretty simple, pretty easy. But it's not too bad. I don't mind it. It's only 90 proof, so you're not getting fucking wrecked on every shot or every pour.
Ah.
Gonna head to the house, so I'll be gone for a few minutes in case the live stream ends. Good night, everyone. Tom, I'll be here. I still got bourbon and beer. Just don't fall down or some shit. Very likely I'll be back in about 3 minutes, said every guy ever. Wow. Sniper Bunny knows. Never mind. 3 minutes, how much vitamin E do we have? I mean, you're gonna have to start working on your protein at that point. Hell, carbohydrates. Carbo loading, that's what I've been doing, you know? That's why I'm fat. Type of wood do you mainly burn in your boiler? Whatever's cheap. Primarily hardwood. That's what she said. Never mind. But yes. Ash, oak. Maple's going to get fucked because nobody knows what the difference between hard maple and soft maple. So we're not going to do that shit. So oak or ash. If popple's really fucking cheap and local, I'll buy that. But I'm kind of indiscriminate. That being said, I already ordered 2 more loads of fucking wood for the end of the month. No. Next month. Not this month. We're almost fucking the beginning of this month, and then another one in March. Beginning of March, so Stack another 24-ish cords in the out there, and then maybe if we get in a long winter and road restrictions are not on before April, end of March, I might buy another load. It's fucking. What vehicle is next on your repair list? 2014 GMC Savannah. I gotta service that tomorrow morning. Then right after that, I got a 2011 GMC Sierra. Needs an undercoat. Then we're gonna put the 22s on the fucking 2022 Expedition. What am I doing after that? Depends on what parts show up tomorrow afternoon. I got a head gasket job I could fucking dive headlong into. An engine replacement. Transmission replacement. I haven't fucking rolled the dice that far, so. Gina needs to know what? Made it out to the house, doesn't feel too bad on the outside here right now. Gina, get fucked, stay fucked. I know what you're asking, and I don't care. Cunt. Ah, well. $14 in, 41 thumbs up. This is Thoughts on Dung Beetles. You're an idiot. They belong in the compost just like you. Bye, bitch. Didn't need you when I started this channel, and I don't need you to keep it going. Get fucked, stay fucked. Forever. That's why I said grow up. When Lee says grow up, he means to say get fucked, stay fucked, but he's still a nice person. We'll work on that. When we work on your car. Hey, when you bring your car up to get looked at, Tom, you're gonna come with Lee just so we can go to the bar and have lunch, or no? I'll buy this time. It's on me. It's gonna warm up in a few days, so we better plan some shit. Pull some codes, take a test drive. I mean, hell, we can even test drive right into the damn bar. Sounding better and better all the time. We were talking about that yesterday. I'll try to annoy. I already annoyed Lee for over 3.5 hours yesterday. Wow. If my car shits on me, Tom can push it while I steer. I don't recommend it, but I don't think warranty's going to cover that. On your video shirt, you plan on new siding or for your home and some other projects? Yeah, there's a bunch of shit. Weather pending. I got a whole lot of things to do over there. Build equity. Resale value, but Rick just wants some fresh cookies. I just want to make sure Lee's transmission's okay. No offense. I do like cookies. But Lee gave me a whole damn bunch of money, so no offense. I do like to take care of my customers. I honestly don't trust the car. You'll be fine. Chad, I appreciate you, buddy. It's running and driving fine. There isn't anything in there that I worry about, to be completely honest with you. A little bit of an error code is plus you break down, you know I'm a phone call away. I'll come get your ass. I don't shit. If I don't answer right away, I'll call Tom Anderson. He'll be on his way. One of us will come get you. We can race. Evidently, about something at Graves, I just got an email. I only been on one thing and put a cheap bid on it. Well, you know what you're doing tomorrow or Tuesday. What about the thing getting hot from not locking up in the freeway? That's not even fucking... No. So your torque converter lockup is about 200 RPM. We're not talking about gear ratios here. We're talking about the difference between 1700 RPM and 1900 RPM. We're not... I don't even think it's that much. That might be 200 on the Buick. I know on that old fucking the old lacrosse I got out here, it's about 100 and 150 on about 150. You'll feel it, but it's not like a significant big fucking nah. You're not pegging that bitch out at like fucking no. Tomorrow I'm going to the bar to get $5 burgers and going to Graves, apparently. Lee, it's never like had to over rev to shift or any of those things when you're driving it around regular, right? It's never been like fucking nah. Not that I know of. He would have probably called me already. I think. I hope. Drives nowhere on city streets. So, again, do not despair. Honestly. To me, it is a superficial problem. And I've done this for a long damn time, just talking to you about the codes and it's a superficial problem. I don't think that this is a hard part failure or any of that kind of shit. It's a superficial problem. Maybe it needs a solenoid. Maybe we got a bad wire somewhere, but it's not a detrimental issue. So I tell you, chillax and smoke a little weed, but unfortunately we can't do that. So let's just have another beer together. Because I will. Inflammation in my right hand today. Not like it was before. You need to say, put a comma and say in a good way. And Chiefs cookies. Gee, wow. Chiefs cookies. Did you put on a headdress when you made them? Feathers? God damn it. Tell him yes to help me withdraw. I appreciate that. 10 years when you sell your shop business and homeland, retire. Where in the U.S. would you consider retiring? 10 years. First and foremost, I got Rock fan. How old do you think I am? I want to start there. How old do you think I am? They're 100% THC. Almost, I gave Lee a panic attack, and I caused him to take a nap in the middle of the day for several hours. I mean, I don't want to nap. I would nap because, okay, Rock fan. Even at 46. So, in your philosophical world, at 56, how many people get to retire currently? We're not doing business economics and talking about how much money we're making. What's the percentage of people that get to retire at 55 or 56 right now? Because it ain't fucking many. We'll start there. Things will strike gold within 10 years, Rick. I'm not looking for gold. I'm looking for profit. All right, so turnabout's fair play. Rock fan, how old are you? If we're asking questions about career accomplishments, turnabout's fair play. Let's do it. Or no? When he retires, one of the chef's cookies. When he had tremendous knee pain, he'd never been so fucked up in his life, and didn't think he'd make it home about 150 feet. As a gold mine of a shop already, has more work than a dealer, and only than he had when he worked for him. I mean, 58, I turned 59 this year. I retired, but I never had any kids and took the money I saved and invested it. Okay? So when you retired, did you move? When you pulled the plug on and fucking retired, you just fucking pack shit up and get the fuck out of here. No. Okay, so why the hell would I move? Why would I spend my entire fucking life, not my entire life, but the vast majority of my life, building a fucking place that I want to live, enjoy, and relax in, to fucking sell out and fucking move? First and foremost. Why would I do that? I want to know. Secondly, I am not that fucking old. So, shit can happen, for sure. But, God willing and the creek don't rise, I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing until I'm not able-bodied enough to do it anymore. Because it's what I enjoy doing. I actually enjoy taking care of people. Not like a nurse and doctor kind of, no. Your mental things are kind of fucking fun. Anyway, I would not have been a good therapist. But I enjoy fixing people's vehicles, taking care of them, making sure they can get back and forth, making a good living, being completely fucking decent and talking about it and all those things. But why the hell would you ever work your entire life until retirement to leave it all behind? I have no fucking, I want to know. And I've seen a lot of people do it. Work your entire life to fucking, what did you work for? What did you do? You didn't do anything. Open a daycare in his wood boiler. Everybody can use 2.4 million a year. I mean, Auntie is here. I'm good. Toolbox is filling out, so we don't need to open no daycares. And I'm, to be fair, 102 Fahrenheit here today. Yeah, no shit. No. Nope. Want a Subaru for a junk car? What's wrong with it this time? Maybe. I know buyers for fucking junk Subarus. Going for 114 tomorrow. I just ad-libbed for Craig because it's in Australia, and apparently when he says words to his phone, his tongue goes the wrong direction. That's what she said. Ah, wow. All right, so now Rock fan, I want to know what led to the question. Oh, the lights went off again when I went over the little bump of ice. So all-wheel drive is not working again. So not sure what it is, honestly. A little bump of ice. Anthea, I'm not saying that women exaggerate any more than men. But I am saying in my experience, a little bump can be the whole fucking curb that you didn't see. It was not that much, I promise. Hell, I don't care. I'll work on it again. I'm shit. It's my hands, but I don't remember what year that is. But if you are looking to offload it and or fix it, I might know a guy. With the cold weather, when it warms up, maybe it'll not be an issue, but I'm not an expert like Rick. I don't have too much in the cold weather breaks things and the warm weather fixes things. The cold weather definitely breaks things. The warm weather doesn't fix things after the cold weather breaks them. That's just not how it works, but... Or one more bump and she's pregnant, for fuck's sake. Good evening. Justin, did you do a thing? I get a little cold in the house one night, or separate rooms? I'm telling you. Craig, how many dogs did you get? What? Told them they come back, they're not leaving. I mean, like compost not leaving, right? It was not that big. I can see a curb, lol. Yeah, Subaru cars. Well, mine at least hates cold weather. You know what makes a Subaru? Love. Or money. It's usually money. You can love it all you want, but it's going to cost money. I just realized Subarus were women. God damn it. That's probably why you can't get along with it. What's it like in your area in July and August? Do you have a deal with high temperatures and high humidity? State record's 115, so Mark's pick, not mine. He didn't have to stick with my Fords. Didn't even fucking started with one sentence and thrown him under the bus, and then I've worked on the Chevy too, so getting all the way. Is Mark watching? Hi, Mark. Wow. I hope the kids are in bed. I hope. We don't call Subarus lesbian limousines for nothing, although now maybe we have to worry about the Honda Pilot too. Turns out Mark might be a lesbian. Never mind. Ah, wow. Again, Mark's pick. Nope, he's playing GTA. Oh, you're sound asleep. This motherfucker, I assume, I don't do the video game thing. I had to think about it. Grand Theft Auto, right? Can we, right? Because I don't do, we know that I don't do it's Grand Theft Auto, right? I'm familiar enough. Emily's here. Holy shit, we were talking about you like 2 hours ago. Nah, an hour ago. I'm not that shameless. Some hidden information then I'm not aware of, yes. So I'm trying to figure he's playing a third person, is that what it's called? A video game. All those goddamn experiences, and you end up driving a Subaru and he ends up driving a Chevy. You need to go throw that fucking game system in the fucking snowbank immediately. That shit's not working. Also, how old is Mark? I don't ask women their age because it's impolite. Grow the fuck up and stop fucking playing video games. For fuck. Are Subarus crap vehicles? I mean, love is what makes a Subaru and a lesbian. Get one. Again, not my pick. 34. You're talking about the car, right? I should have been a therapist. I would have broken more people and more couples in my life than fucking anybody at this point. I just hit shit with a hammer for a living, but I think fucking... $42, the answer to the ultimate question. What? Rock fan, what the fuck are you talking about? Cover me in honey and throw me to the lesbians. You know you're going to get flies and disease, right? So just on a for those that are power was off a while. Well, Emily, I appreciate you coming back. For those that are in the medical field, and I've taken care of folk that had medical needs. This is more basic than all of those things. We're going to go back to like 4th grade or 6th grade or 8th grade in the new century. Just so you know, the lesbians are more on the receiving side. So all of the things that you get from them, they got from everyone else too. Shit. Flannel wasn't a choice. It was inherited. Wow. I'm a lesbian. I only love women. Well, then you act like one too. That checks. Fact. Am I in the right live stream? Sure are. Emily, we're just talking about stuff and things. How 34-year-old men shouldn't be playing fucking video games when their wife is driving fucking Subarus. Just saying. Blame it on the Subarus. You can blame everything on a Subaru. If you can't blame internal, if you can't blame it on a Subaru, you can blame it on a Tesla. Fuck it. Internal combustion, Subaru's fault. Electric, Tesla's fault. I mean, the only Subaru was the first fucking thing that made boxer gay. I mean, aside from Mike Tyson's voice. God damn it. You're finally running out of Coors beer. No, there's still a whole damn case over there. Mitsubishi is called Itchy Pussy Cars. Does Mitsubishi still make cars? I'm trying to think. I work on a lot of damn things. I don't even know the last damn time I've seen a Mitsubishi. Bits are missing. Subaru. Never mind. They're a dealer here somewhere. Not sure where, but there is one. I doubt it. Subaru's ever made a dentist happy like Mike Tyson has. Tyson has an upcoming fight, and The dentist thinks. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't fist fight the motherfucker. That's not true. For enough money, I would absolutely fucking take that motherfucker on the chin and, talk like a fucking. Talk like a Subaru for the rest of my life. Anyway, so yeah, fuck it, I don't care. Ears are on the menu again. That mean, yeah, he's not even that fucking tall. Fuck, I'm taller than he is. Fuck. I don't even need an ear. I'll bite the fucking top of his head. Get fucked, stay fucked. I'm fat too. One shot to the solar plexus and I'm fucked. But I'm gonna take fucking top of your head with me. Also, no mouthpieces because I have false teeth anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm guessing you're about 5 feet 10 inches. According to my last physical, I was 5'11. 5'10? I don't know what the fuck it was. 5'11. $5'11", 250. When I filled out the paperwork, I said I was 5'8", 265. Apparently, I lied. And I'm telling you right now, I have never been that tall in my life. Fucking ever. Why am I picturing you with a shovel in a graveyard at 1 o'clock in the morning? When you say ears are on the menu again. Wow. You want me to make it more fucked up for both of you? Vincent's not that ambitious. They don't bury dogs that deep. Fucking wow. You're welcome. Don't have to worry about Rick biting my ear. The top of his head is even with my shoulder. I'm going to tell you right now. I am not a big and or ambitious motherfucker. I don't want to fight anyone. However, I know the damn people that are on my side or not on my side pretty damn quickly. And when shit needs to happen, we figure it the fuck out. So, not a concern. That's why we go to dinner early. We don't leave it late most of the time. The crowd's quiet and there isn't fuck all people in there. We'll play an extra game of cribbage, but if it's busy and it's noisy and all that shit, we don't. Because I'm the.
Ah.
For 10 million you would fight? I'd fight for a hell of a lot less than that, I'll tell you right now. For 10 million, I don't give a fuck. Where, when, how, or shit. I want 60% before the fucking fight starts, and I don't care. As soon as the bell rings, 60% goes in the bank account. Boom, done. I don't care what happens after that. Good, bad, or otherwise, I will turn the lights out forever for the rest of everybody else that's going to get it. Even better hands than what I got anyway. Shit. Not concerned about getting in a fight with you. Kind of like loading pigs. Just a lot of squealing and the pigs fly in the trailer. Yep. There can be a whole lot of chaos on a day like that, and two people that don't want to fuck around. And I realized it was a shit show. I am in the wrong live stream. Emily, I thought as a intelligent young lady, and you have a lot of attributes besides, but I'm not that guy. As an intelligent young lady, I thought you would have figured that out a long fucking time ago. What the hell are you here for to begin with? It's fun. A lot of things are fun. Until you need medication for them. And I said medication loosely. You know, whether it's a antipsychotic, penicillin type, antibiotic, could go a lot of ways. I know he'd leave for 3.5 hours yesterday. Kind of felt like about 15 minutes, though. It's not what she said. Anyway. I just remembered it. Monty Python's Meaning of Life. What? Has a new tire machine behind you working out, or is it a pain in the ass? I'm still setting the thing up. So, if you're not familiar, if you haven't been here for a long time, I don't do any of this shit that I can't pay for on cash. I'm a cash guy. Shit happens tomorrow. I close on my tab at Napa and I'm done. That's it. I'm out. So we aren't financing anything. If I was to buy all of this cash money straight up, that's 15 grand. I can't afford to change tires for $15,000. I'll tell you right now. There's just no ROI on it. You can't do it. Most businesses that are doing it to sell something else. Everything I do, I want to make money on. So, and I'm not going to explain it in detail, but if you realize that Coates, it's probably backwards for y'all, Coates, Ranger, are competitors. However, bolt patterns are close enough. Step bits are real. Also, if you're going to fucking wallow out a hole for oblonging it, use your lifetime warranty bits, not your non-lifetime warranty bits. So take the stack from your buy your baseline tire machine base, because the other base shit to bed. So buy that base. And look at that fancy fucking turntable. Fucking mint. Buy the base. Nice bead breaker with the fucking wheel saver and everything on it. And then take your Coates. Take the tower off of it. See the round tower versus the square tower? The round tower is behind the square tower. So we're not even rednecking. We're double necking. Transfer that bitch on there, bolt it down directly underneath the neck to that one. Literally. Hang on. It literally fucking goes up underneath. Those two rear bolt holes align. You sandwich the bitch in, put a washer under there and a washer under there. Sandwich that bitch down. So now we have dual vertical. That is an air-charged fucking cylinder for a bead blaster. Then we buy the third arm that did not come with the tire machine, but now we have the third independent arm from the taller stack from the Coates machine that goes above the Ranger machine. Right? So we bolt that bitch on there. Then we got to make a manifold tomorrow. Go to the hardware store, get all these lines plumbed in, so we can go up and down with that one, up and down with this one, but I'm going to have to inverse this toggle because that toggle came from the bead breaker. That would have been on this. The old Coates machine had one here. So I'm going to have to flip this around so when I grab that, I can fucking toggle that bitch with my thumb. And you make a $4,000, $5,000 machine into a $15,000 machine pretty quick. Also take your red Coates parts and paint them black. Just tape off the stickers. It'll be fine. It's not that hard. I mean, it is. Unless you're a dumbass like me. Because the amount of time that I spent checking, measuring, specifying parts, and checking dimensions, you have to. So, first and foremost, this is my, like, I don't know what I want to call it, like a fifth fucking retarded ability. I do this shit after I've gotten off the live stream, and I can't go in, wash up, can't fucking sleep. I do this shit. I start checking dimensions and seeing which one will work with each other and what won't. The tolerance there is about 3/4 of an inch. If you fuck up, these things don't mate. They don't work. They don't jive. Find a lot of shit, Lee. For real, I know you do as well. I'm not a fighter. Hello from New York. Got 22 inches of snow today. Jesus. Braggadocious, are you? Stay inside. Save 10 grand. That's my goal. It's easy to spend a hell of a lot of money to do these things. To be honest with you, it's really fucking easy. They offer financing and all the other things. Right up until nope. The number one thing I said when I started this shit, and I said this live streams when I quit the damn Ford garage, I would never finance a damn thing here. Haven't, won't. I refuse. If I have to finance something, I'll go get a damn job. So if we're running credit scores and doing interest rates and doing all that shit, nope. I'm out. Drinking, taking Ambien. I'm not fucking. I can do the drinking part. The Ambien's fucked. Get fucked, stay fucked. Also, I don't like taking pills. Not like I'm okay with like fucking Tylenol or ibuprofen or those things, anti-inflammatory, which I needed. By the way, oh, they're like it should be. The rest of them, I have like a mental fucking deal where I want to fight them. Like, if I take a sleep aid, I know I'm taking a sleep aid. I don't want to, like, subconsciously, I want to see if I can fight it or not. It's fucked. And doubling down literally, it does not work. It becomes a vicious fucking cycle in my mind. Because low key, I'm competitive as fucking hell. Well, maybe not low key, because we don't want to do the drinking thing. Cannabis oils and CBD gummies still considered controlled substances. I mean, I'm going to try to be enlightened and see both sides of all of that, but You have a well on your property. Yeah. There is no public services here other than electric. And that's going to be sketchy as hell here coming soon. When you have private entities buying public fucking owned properties, shit's going to get spicy. But we're going to gear up. Hell, maybe I can sell the rest of the neighbor's fucking power. I can backfeed the fucking neighborhood. Yeah, solar power? Rock fan, don't be a cunt.
Ah.
I guess that's a no. Solar would work great in the spring, summer, and fall. That's not true at all. Solar will work great in the winter too when it's sunny out. My cabin has a double redundant solar system on it. However, you have to realize the capability of what your solar system can do. 2 banks, 2 systems of solar panels. Because when shit goes awry, and it fucking will, you have to switch to the other one. It's a fallacy that we can do all of these things, A, without a backup, and B, without it being completely toxic to some part of the fucking planet. Solar panels don't just fucking pop out of the air for free. And everybody fucking acts like they do. They do not. It's like fucking wind turbines. The investment to put the bastard in only pays for the bastard on a good day. Rock fan, go back to Rick Solar's videos. It shows his solar system out at his cabin. I'm not saying it's completely useless. I am saying that it's not practical for grid use. It is not a fucking broadband for fucking everyone kind of application, because it's not. You want to run some 12-volt lighting and pop your TV on, tell you can't? Fine. Good enough. Charge your cell phone. Perfect. I've watched many of Rick's videos, but not his old stuff yet. Well, buckle up, Buttercup. It doesn't get any better then. Well, maybe it does. I might have been nicer. Vincent, get fucked, stay fucked. I didn't mean that in a bad way, but have a good evening. Rick's very first video was Swamp Island Cabin. Yep. That was completely because of Toby. Rick has 3,000 videos. Yeah. And my video to subscriber ratio is fucked. Great people. Don't get me wrong. Like, the closest people that I know are absolutely from YouTube. For sure. And it's not lost on me why I didn't exactly break out and go viral, because if I go viral, it's probably going to be for the wrong fucking reasons. But it's not for lack of trying. And that's like basically taking a whole year off and like fucking. Well, I still did live streams. I didn't make fuck all for video. I haven't made a long term or long form. The video glasses, when it's really fucking cold out, they don't like that shit at all. Even on your head. Turns out my fat bastard head doesn't keep shit warm enough that it's happy. No. And again, I don't do much in my shop for. I would like to, but whatever. I thought today's video would have sparked off a little bit more interest than it did. For all the people that jump on the live streamer before and told me that I was going to die, I thought the 1-ton dually crew cab long box would have been the sure bet, but I guess not. I guess I don't know what I don't know. That one got warm. Yeah. Putting up a comment about how unsafe it was, but then thought, what the hell, why bother? How much is a thermoelectric generator for a boiler? What? Time for a shop tell video, Rick. That's all we got. I mean, hell, I don't know, a couple hundred, and we're fucking. Times are tough. And I will be. So I'm going to be. If we put the shoe on the other foot, I'm going to tell you right now, I'll be absolutely true with this, right? First and foremost. So, shop towels used to go to about fucking there, because I took that shit from under the bench, put up there. And they used to go to there, if you're familiar. Okay, fine, whatever. We don't need to worry about that. Now, if we look at the filter shelf, well, that one has it's that box goes there, and those two need to go from there to there and there. Oh, we're still missing one, and that one. But we can see we're a little fucking peckish. We haven't pulled our inventory, right? So there's some spots that could use a little work, right? But It's semi by design. So, well, not a perfect system. All those things I bought, which is you accumulate all of them, it turns out to be a lot of damn money. The month of December, there was a great incentive to buy a scan tool. I bought a scan tool. And then the month of January, there's a great incentive to buy a fucking tire machine. So I bought a tire machine. And then in the process of that, I bought a fucking toolbox from Toolman Tate. So I depleted some of my inventory. As those things allow to build back up, I certainly will. Also, Tate's here. How's Tate? Don't worry, Tate. Whatever you're lacking in fucking shop tells, you can have in a beef or two. If something happens, somebody's gonna have to do something with that shit. Anyway, you can't afford the shop towels now? That's not the point. I already have them. They're already bought and paid for, right? I absolutely can. But it doesn't have to be a priority. When those are on sale, I can restock the shit out of them. I bought the hell out of them when they were on sale, so I don't have to. It's just like the rest of my inventory. I don't have to buy this shit. And to be perfectly honest with you, most shops don't buy any of this shit. About a half bottle of 80 proof today. Yes, I know, it's sissy. I mean, Woodford. Fuck, I'm not doing any better. It's only 90. I mean, the whole day. Fuck. I just got here like 3 hours ago. Tate brought in 5 more people. Perfect. He does have multiple personalities. Anyway, I will tell you right now, the cold weather has been a fucking bitch. From Thursday to fucking yesterday afternoon, holy fucking shit. Today I kind of can feel like I peaked on, well, not all of them. There's a bunch of the bastards that are towed in here, but I got the need bees back on the road. The rest of them can wait. Get fucked, stay fucked. We neglected our fuel system, and then we killed our batteries doing it. And at least 50% of them were because they wanted to go ice fishing. But I did end up in Malacca again. So there is that. Thursday's fuel system. So this was $9,100 worth of fuel system because the high pressure fuel pump failed. And then you know where Malmo is, right? I assume. Pretty, local enough. So they're over by Aiken. Aiken, like northwest of Aiken, a little bit. They leave here, go over to fucking Malmo, get fuel, head north. I don't remember what the road is. It doesn't matter. Made about 4 miles. Truck dies. Calls me. Says, hey, this shit just quit on the road. And I'll be honest, it's Thursday fucking morning. Had some beers on Wednesday. It wouldn't matter either way. Adrenaline gets going because I just got $9,100 from you and your truck just died. But pull your shit together. Let's talk about it. I said, so you're just cruising down the road. We got to play this back. Yep. Just driving down the road and it just died. I said, so anything else I just stopped and got fuel. I said, so you're 100% certain that you put diesel in this truck? Awkward long pause. Yep. I'm pretty sure. I still have to operate like I'm the guy at fault here. I mean, it's what I have to do as a business. I could have still fucked up, right? So threw a whole bunch of tools in the truck, threw a scan tool in the truck, fucking head toward Malmo. But Malmo's on my way. So I stop in there. They're good folk. They don't speak a lot of fucking English because I don't know where they got the money to buy the place, but we'll figure that out later. I was like, any chance you can show me the cameras from your gas pumps? They were like, what's going on? I said, I'm just checking. Sure shit. Clear as day, put 87 in that fucking thing. I felt a huge sigh of relief, but now, it's cold as fuck. It's cold as hell outside. I got all the damn things. I got all the damn things. And I told Tate this when I was on the phone with him. The bypass relay, Mac Tools, if you don't have Mac Tools, get fucked, stay fucked. I got all the damn things. However, I get over there and I don't realize that this motherfucker is not at ambient temperature. If I start fucking around with fuel line connectors, I'm going to wreck everything. Like, we're just going to wreck all the things. Is that the white Ram you had all the issues with? No, this is a black Ford 6.7. If I start the temperatures that motherfucker's running in, if I start trying to disconnect fuel line fittings and shit, I'm going to wreck more shit than I can fix. Like, at all. And I don't want to go too far here. Because this is still it's still playing out a little bit. I'm like, they were gracious enough to email me the things that I needed. I'm like, listen, here's what happened. You can't do me a favor? And I'll be 100% transparent in the fact I know they all their other vehicles are gasoline vehicles. And if it was a 70-degree day, yeah, I probably could. Probably could have done a lot of things on the side of the road that I cannot do when it's 35 fucking below zero. So it is what it is. I think that white ram is cursed. It sure likes to be at your yard, Rick. Oh, that one's still here, by the way. That one is still fucking the 3-liter 1500. That one is still fucking here. It hasn't made it that far to leave. Fuck. And apparently, nobody wants to work on the 3-liter diesels in the fucking Rams at fucking all. Yeah, so Tate, if you're still here, I don't know what the hell time I got back. Fuck time did I get back on Thursday? Didn't by chance be a red steel body? No, it was a 20. It's a 2017. Red sticker in the Super Duty on the tailgate, is it? No. It's same guy. Calls me Friday because they got a 2020 Silverado 3500 single rear wheel with a Dirty Max in it. And they were driving down the road and that bitch just went from fucking 10 to 1. 60 miles an hour, it went from 10th to 1st. And shit got spicy. Well, I fucking bet. So that one's going to need a transmixer because it's got all the bits and pieces in the bottom of the pan. So, yeah, we were, I don't recommend this cold weather for folks that are not prepared for it. GM's lovely 10-speed, they badged as an Allison. So, Tate, and I will be the first and foremost to admit that I am not familiar with this, and maybe you are more than I am, or being your dad owns one of the bastards. How the hell did that happen? Because now they've parted ways. Like, what happened? Like, Allison was like, nah, brah. Get fucked, stay fucked. But what was the interest there? I know it was a joint fucking venture between Ford and GM on the 10-speed. But not entirely. And why the hell we ever needed more than 6 on a fucking... Well, I know why they wanted more than 6 on a fucking 1-ton truck. I have no idea, but I know why they wanted it. You're going to have to put up a Napa transmission service sign. The problem is, I can't get all the damn parts directly through Napa, but we're okay. 2020 and newer, they seem to be about to break. Probably because GM has had Allison trannies for 25 years, and that was a big reason most people bought them. I mean, I don't have any idea either, Tate. Because I've never been able to get good answers from anybody. Like, why they... As far as I know, Allison had zero attachment to that unless they just made a little money. I heard GM developed the 10-speed with Ford on YouTube video. Not sure it was true or not. I think Allison didn't take the responsibility for something they didn't produce. Ford and GM 100% went together on the 10-speed. It's the same tranny in Super Duty and Duramax. Yep, same word, different dress. Slightly different fucking case. All the same internals.
Ah.
Ask a Chevrolet guy why a Chevy. It's an Allison transmission. They use them in tanks. Well, you can use a lot of things appropriately within their fucking means, or you... God damn it. Let me get my phone charger. For fuck's sake. The hell's the rest of it? Ah! Found it. I want to say this, like, just because it has a name on it doesn't mean you can abuse the shit out of it. Allison, Ford, Chevy, Mack, Snap-on, it doesn't matter. You need to use the motherfucker within its capability, right? Like, I don't understand the amount of fucking damage shit. And then wonder why something costs so much money is because these guys have to warranty it on the back end. Because of stupid fucking people. Stupid fucking people. Emily, I appreciate you. I hope you have a better day tomorrow than you anticipate, but... According to Google, it's a licensed deal That's the only reason it's badged Allison. But it's only badged Allison on the GMs. It's not on the Ford. Let's figure that the fuck out. I don't give a fuck either way. It didn't work. You know? This is like, and I know this shit'll fucking. This shit pisses me off, and I'm not even in the fucking game. Mac, Stanley, and Proto should not make the same fucking hammer or screwdrivers for 3 different fucking prices. Why? Because Allison validated the design for GM and not Ford. I'll stay with the 6-speed that's in my Super Duty any fucking day of the week. You do not need more than 6 speeds. The E4OD needed 1 more gear. 6-speed did that. And you can tow in overdrive. Get fucked, stay fucked. Yep. I completely agree with you. I am trying to figure out, and this is going back to the fucking, why is, as a manufacturer, they are making 3 levels of availability under the same fucking umbrella and trying to cut the top guy off. It makes no sense to me. I'd be so pissed. Allison transmissions ain't what they were cracked up to be anyway. I think on the onset when Allison was independent, great shit, but newest truck I want is 2019 because the last 6-speed legit Allison and a heavy duty chassis GM, right? And that's pretty fucked considering that's 7 years old now. It's just you know what I mean? I don't like it either. I don't like this shit for any of us, right? Like I don't know. I'm pretty okay. Like I can't imagine like the guys that are coming up. By the time I can afford one, they'll all be rusted out shit boxes. I'm pretty okay on buying tools and keeping up with things because I don't have the other inputs or deficiencies that some of these other guys have. However, some of them are there's a portion of them that are unwilling to make the investment, even if they can afford it. And the ones that can't, you're already fucked anyway. You're already fucked. Like on your side, I can't. Making fun of retards is a big part of it. Just say Doug. Wow. Drive those rusty shit boxes and keep them serviced. They go for a bit. Paying for the thing is getting kind of ridiculous. I think the gravy train is still done to daycare scam. I disagree. Right? Curious what I'm going to get for your tax return this year from federal. I mean, just again, I try to have a perspective of if I'm the guy that's financing a building and you have a payroll, you have all these other, echelons to criteria to meet. My primary focus always has and will be if I don't have the tools to do the job, I sure as hell can't do the job. I can't do it effectively and efficiently, and I ain't going to make any money at it. There are tools that I ain't going to buy I'm not going to buy the tools to do the damn job. And I should have said that a long fucking time ago on fucking Land Rovers. Whatever. Hey, at least federal, I'm supposed to be doing better this year. God bless, my friend. I should probably do a lot better job of keeping track of shit, but yeah, well, whatever. Cash money is cash money, and I don't get to run the daycare. Oh, I don't get to run one either, but you've been trying. Pros to being W-2 instead of 1099, but there are definitely big pros to being 1099. No. Or not. I didn't think about that. I didn't math the math until just now. And this is no disrespect. You're still working for the man. So there's an extra layer. I didn't do that initial math. So also Sean's good shit. I've only briefly met your dad once. We're still friends on Facebook, so one of these days we just gotta drink beer and shoot the shit, and that'll be good. Now when it's fucking 12 degrees in fucking Malacca. And I could fucking Starlink and top down his ass right now. But if you got a competitive fucking price, I will upgrade or triple my fucking options in June or July ish. Lee, are you still drinking with me or no? Motherfucker gave up a long time ago. Still got my beer here. Perfect. I'm working for the man, but eventually I'll be the man. I quit. I don't need to be driving the tool truck drunk tomorrow. I mean, there would be that. You can still be here sober, but I wouldn't recommend it. And I would hope you aspire to be the man. Because generational wealth is a thing, and it should be. And I appreciate that. So, build a dynasty, my friend. But see you on Thursday. For sure. I don't want to get this too fucking far behind. It's not supposed to be that bad, so. Also, I think the folks want a tool truck video. Are we stocked and rocked and ready to roll for promos on tool truck videos or no? Also, I don't know what I'm buying, or selling. But I do know that there's a quarterly fucking flyer that I just learned from Mac Tools that you've been admitting for fucking ever. So I want me some fucking 1/4-inch deep well swivel sockets, metric from Gray Pneumatic. It's a subsidiary. Get them. Stop fucking around. You want me to send you the screenshot? Because I can. Then I'll be happy. And I'll sell them to all your retarded customers in NASCO. We can go to 2 locations. Anyway, never mind. Biggest thing is raising kids that are willing to work. If you don't have that, you don't have Generational wealth. Abso-fucking-lutely. You know what? You're 1,000% correct. One thing that I absolutely admire when Miles gets here, he has 2 worries. Grandpa, we gotta go check on the pigs and the cows. And then where's my tools? And things got all fucked up when I got a toolbox, and so we gotta reorganize some things, but it'll be fine. But yes. It'll work for it or it won't. You know what I mean? You never asked if I could get them. You only asked if expert makes them. I'll get you a GP. Deep's coming tomorrow. Appreciate you, buddy. I thought it was a general statement. But I was drinking. Hell, I'm just looking to, you know me, I'm just looking to gratify myself for shit that I don't already have. Because between the Montezuma box, 6-foot top drawer, and the 6-foot top drawer over there, we're going to be filled the fuck out in a hurry. But I did a little inventory. I should probably stop buying shit, but I'm not going to stop buying shit because one thing I like, the profiles. People need to realize profiles on things. And this, I would fucking, just on my little bit. Profiles on sockets. You need both. You need the experts. You need the. Isn't it crazy how fast that big thing fills up? That's what I told her. I'm gonna get killed. It says, wow. We good. As long as I let my wife buy shit off the tool truck, we fine. I've been a loyal tool chest customer since the beginning. It's been a minute. I appreciate you, man. I really do. Teamwork makes the dream work. For lack of whatever. It is dumb as it sounds, but honestly, like, to me, it's legit. Like, you're on my live stream, man. You know, we go live together. I looked at the purchase history back to 2013. I was 10 years old. It's been a bunch, right? $13 to $26. Well, 13 to 22. But I can tell you that from 22 to 26, I have spent way more money than I did prior. In the prior 10 years. Like it was probably like me, and then I went. Pew. The last 22 to 26 is almost double what 2013 to 2022 was. So 4 years versus 10 years. I mean, either way, it is not lost on me, and I am not that guy to fucking promote shit that I don't believe in, right? It has always been super cool that you'll pull the tool truck up to plow day, and I will verbally abuse my friends until they buy shit. And or the business that we meet at, because for y'all that don't understand, Tate doesn't come to the farm every week. It might be once every 2 or 3 months. I'll meet the feather in town because he's got shit to do and I got shit to do. So, but boy, we have a hell of a lot of fun in town too. I mean, it's not that advertising for what is possible when you quit working for the man and invest in yourself. Well, you can help your business grow. I don't know what it I think he was trying to add to that. You only get 160 characters, by the way. I don't know what it is. I don't either. Like till like the last, I don't know, 6 months. I just get on a damn tool truck and wait until the folks get off there, and we'd shoot the shit. I'd buy some shit, give you some money, get the hell out there. For whatever fucking reason, I decided I would see if I could sell some shit. No skin in the game. I just see if I could fuck with people. I sure can. Boy, I sure can. Half the time I'm laughing my ass off at the establishment because Rick bullies the owner's kid and employees of buying things. I'm like, what do I have to lose? Like, I have nothing. They can't get mad at you. What the hell are they going to do? I got zero skin in this game. It is literally good cop, bad cop, right? You collect all the money. I just talk all of the shit. It's great. I have a great time. Again, I have no idea why it works, but Motor and I appreciate you. Get fucked, stay fucked. At least until Wednesday. I got shit to do tomorrow. It's Monday. Ah! My tire machine's still not working, and I have fucking 3 stacks deep for fuck. Anyway, I'll build a manifold tomorrow. Welcome to being a cheap fuck. If you're actually going to bed this time, Eric just doesn't want to be outdone. He doesn't realize he's been fucking behind since he left the womb. New tire machine not working? Well, it's not new. I should further explain. Despite how I may be on the tire truck or a tool truck, I am fucking cheap as hell. Because if anybody that knows anything about anything, tires don't make you money. Ever. Never have, never will. It is a consumer service to drive service. That's it. Tires will never make you money. I don't give a fuck if they're locally charging $50 fucking a tire to mount and balance. Also, what? Well, when the tire machine's 15 grand, yeah, I bet. I thought you said incentives to buy one earlier. I figured it was a parts store deal. Was. Buy the base machine. The Ranger. $745. However, I'm retarded. So I look up dimensions. The 745 goes to right about there. The Coates, with the surge tank on it, right back there, substantially taller. So now you have availability for a third arm, where that would have been your primary arm with the dismount head. So you put your third arm on that one. The secondary arm was already on the Coates machine. That wore the fuck out anyway. But when I bought that on the auction, it already had a new cylinder replaced. So we're good there. And then we took said new machine that is that square tower, bolted there. We took the Coates tower and slammed that bitch against the back, sandwiched in there, and put spacers on the bottom. And then we schmutzed some black spray paint on there. So we took a $4,000 fucking Ranger machine and made it a $15,000 3-arm machine. Because I'm Rick BORK, bitch. Only tires make money, yeah. On free used tires, I sell them out for $100. Free used tires. So you charge a disposal, then make money on selling them back to somebody else, right? There's no money in tires. There never has been. Not for a private. If you're gonna go fucking if you're gonna go fucking commercial or tires plus, if you're gonna sell out and go tires only, tires, brakes, oil changes, fine. In most facilities, 12 or 15 grand for a tire machine will never pay for itself. You're 100% spot on for making money on tires. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. All in and all done on all of that, and I use my incentives, my rebates to pay for the base on that with a 2 horsepower fucking. The Coates is only a 1 horsepower machine. Ranger's got a 2 horsepower, and that bitch is nasty. All in, all done. I'm less than $1,500 into a 3-arm tire changer that'll do 22-inch wheels. Then I can buy more fun things on the tool truck. Tate, all people. This is what I like about this, right? Because Tate knows that if Rick spends a little bit of money here and saves a whole lot of money there, he's probably going to spend it on the tool truck. Because one thing my wife has told me for a long time is you make sure he's taken care of. Well, tire machines, if people are in a pinch, I change $25, $150 cash money. Amount balance, I set a 4, and customer disposes of old tires. Just said on Saturday, perfect. $40. It $37.50. I mean, yeah, you're not too far off. So here's my deal. $25 a tire, mount balanced. Fucking way you go. But brakes, suspension, all those other things. I'm retiring anyway. Justin, how old are you? Tate is already planning college fund for the child that isn't born yet off of you, Rick. You know what? So here's the deal. I'm gonna push back on this a little bit, because I really think like there's been a lot of memes about that, like especially on the Snap-on get fucked, stay fucked Snap-on side about putting, you know what? If over the next 10, 15, 20 years, Tate's pretty young, his kids are pretty young. Over the next 20 years, I hope I got 20 years in me. I contribute to his kids going to college. I'm okay with it. Because he did me a service, I did myself a service, and I ran a business. There should not be anything to fucking. I have zero problems with that, actually. Shouldn't be any problem with it. You know what I mean? I have never been disingenuous in the fact that when I get a deal, I'm going to buy a deal. Tate knows he's going to get my money. I'm 38, starting to feel like I'm 98, moving on to something different. 38. How in the fuck do you know what 98 feels like? Dude, shut the fuck up. You don't have any perspective. 38 years old. It hurts. This sucks. Play the victim. What? You're 38 years old. It might be time to grow a pair. Fucking puberty missed you or what? Jesus Christ. Get an 8-year degree to left-handed puberty. You can figure out it on your own. I mean, puppetry? That's what you said, puppetry. God damn. Big words from you. You're only as old as you can want to be, right? "38 years old and retiring." Cousin Rick, for fuck's sake, working on semis and such shit. I was 16. I want to work on later duty shit is all. No, you said retire. I'm not retiring for something different. That's called changing fucking careers. First and foremost, I will 100% admit that y'all don't, those that are not quitters, don't get paid enough to fucking work on the heavy shit. Hell no. Nope. Not in the history of never ever. I'm telling you right now, I've been trying to figure out the fucking logistics of mounting a goddamn crane on that corner of the fucking hoist with a 14-foot reach for pulling engines and fucking swinging all kinds of shit around the shop. Just because I'm not that goddamn retarded. Tate, I appreciate you, buddy. This is not a fucking... It's not a retirement moment, dickhead. You're bailing on a career field that you thought was a good choice, and you can't do it. Just nut up and admit it. Fuck. I wouldn't do that shit to begin with. There is not nearly enough money for me to do that shit. However, the automotive industry changes way faster than that one. So fuck around and find out. Holy shit, we made her to 51 thumbs up tonight. I would drink another beer when I'm leaving because it's fucking midnight. So get fucked, stay fucked. I need to be up in like 5-ish hours. Rah! Y'all have a great night. Tate, I appreciate you. Craig, you have a great time from the other side of the world. And Justin, you are a blowjob would have fixed it.